Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers once again, the post game show. It was a tough one. It was a tough one. Uh, you know, we could blame the refs, we could blame a lot of things. But when it was time to put plays together, when it was time to put smart plays together, we didn't get the job done. Too many turnovers, too many costly fouls in key situations lost this game tonight. Not only that, Jose said it before we cut on. We've been giving him a break last few podcasts because he's having a career year. He's playing his best he's played in his career. But god damn it, Seth Curry. Jesus, bro. You're killing us, Seth. You're killing us, bro. That was the one thing we were really, really missing. Is a consistent outside threat. Just wasn't making it happen. Wasn't making it happen. Okay. I'm done with my light rant. Gentlemen.
Oh man, I've read all day in the group. People like, I'm gonna be pissed off if Seth gets traded.
I was one of them.
Honest man.
After seeing this performance tonight, y'all really think he belongs here?
I think he belonged on the bench
I, I, I
as
give,
a
I,
sixth man.
yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I'll give my take about that. Just that question. Yes, I think he belongs here. At the end of the day, when you're a shooter, there's going to be nights like this. This was probably the worst that it could have been, but you know how it is when shooter shoot. At least he wasn't shying away from the shot. Am I happy with the result? No. Am I happy with the way he played? No. But I do understand that shooter shoot, and it's, Mom always said it to be days like this, and he had
Okay, this is more than just shooting threes, though.
He was shooting around. He was putting up extra shots. I
It's
saw
more
that
than
too,
just
Jose.
shooting threes. You're not making the threes. Do something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Drive to
understand,
the
I
lane.
understand there'll be days like this, but Jesus Christ, man, the layup line is one of the first things you learn in basketball.
You know what? I'll say what everybody is thinking. This is exactly why we need to make a move before the trade deadline. We're right there. We're right there, as you saw tonight. We're in the upper echelon in the NBA of elite teams, but we're missing some key cogs. You saw that when Cork Moss came off the bench as the point guard. You saw that when we didn't have a consistent threat from outside or a threat outside of Embiid to score. No knock on Tobias. Tobias has been playing awesome. He balled out the night, but you need that other guy too. You need that other guy. You know what I mean? So
and me and Millie Milt was talking during the game, and that was one of the things that I said to him. I was like, we are still right there. We're right there. We are one good player and one role player away.
backup point guard.
We
Backup
are
point guard.
one good player and one role player away. And it just hurts me to see us lose this type of game where Embiid scores effortlessly. Like we were talking about the game, and Jen said she looked at the box score at halftime and was like, "Hold up, Embiid got 19. Where'd that come from?" It's so easy to him.
It's
Tobias,
easy.
Tobias has heard the call for the last couple of weeks, and has played out of his mind. Like he's
Yeah,
been
he has.
out of his mind. Like I'm sorry with Carl for anything I've said bad about Tobias. The way he's been playing, he's left it all out on the floor. The difference tonight was we just flat out didn't have a third scorer. Not saying Maxi had a bad game by no means. I'm not saying that Maxi didn't play okay, but it wasn't everything we need. Like I feel like that 34 from Embiid, 30 from Tobias Harris. If we get 11 from Seth Curry, I'm not even asking for a crazy game. If we get 11,
Just give us your season average, bro. Give us what you've been giving us all year. Give us that.
it hurt to see him miss shot after shot, but I mean, it happens.
It
If
it,
I could
it
pick one bright
happens.
spot, I know we're not going to hit our flower section yet, But if I could take one bright spot, Matisse Thybulle playing 35 minutes and played really good defense and was sufficient from the field. He didn't have a great defensive night and then had 2 points because I hate those. When that happens, I'll always curse him out. But I mean, he gave us what we needed from him.
Yo, Millie Milk.
Did the guy miss? I don't even think he missed.
He did 2 for 2 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Millie Milk is hitting this on a note, and Milk, we was talking about this before we got on, man. Danny Green, I'll say this for all of Philadelphia. You suck, bro. Like, you suck. You kill us in every way possible. Turnovers. It was a point of the game where you grabbed the rebound and little Chris Paul snatched the ball right out of your hands, bro. Then you come down on the other end, on the offensive end, bro, and you shoot a 30-footer, which is not bad for a three-point shooter, but you are ice cold, bro. You have no right shooting that shot fresh off of a rebound as if you're going to make the shot. Bad offense by him tonight, bad defense. Doc tried to hide him and bring him off the bench, but he killed us tonight. Killed us, bro. I just had to put that out there, man. If it's anybody that I wish to upgrade on this roster, swap them out, swap something else in, Danny Green. It's just been too many games where he's just giving us nothing, man. Nothing.
I heard a good trade scenario on the radio, and it was Danny Green, Korkmaz, and a pick for Kuzma, and I'll take that all day long.
All day long.
I'll take that all day long.
That instantly upgrades our roster, man, and gives us a young guy who actually knows who he is right now. He is who he is. We saw him the other night. I like Kuzma.
He makes. I'm talking about that guy with my last name. He makes $10 million, yo. Like he made $10 million to do what he did out there tonight. Like I said, we was talking before we went live, and that three that he took, I legit wanted to throw something at my TV. I don't know who he think he is. I don't know who told him that would have been a good shot. Danny Green be killing me out there, man. Seriously. And he make $10
million. Bill's done, right?
Yeah, it's a done deal.
He's done for the season, right?
Yep.
This is a perfect opportunity for that team to tank. Give up Kuzma because he's probably the only person on the team that can score. So if you really want to tank, get rid of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Putting Korkmaz and Danny Green on that team will solidify that tank.
Most definitely.
Greg said, I wish I had Danny Green's confidence.
Absolutely, man.
Danny is his bag. Like, I don't know who be talking to him during, like, at halftime and before the game. Like, maybe one of his family members be like, "Hey, Danny, you that dude, go out there and do it." Like, dog, chill. You be doing the most.
He be doing the most for nothing, bro. For nothing. Another player I want to throw out there, man. And I'm not getting on a young kid, man, because he's been elite this year at what he does. But Tyrese Maxey, welcome to the NBA. You got to bring it every night, bro. Once the team gets used to your production level, a certain amount of production from you, we count on that. So it was a point in the game in the first half where we had about 10-point lead. Now, excuse me if I'm wrong. And that's because Tyrese Maxey was taking his game to another gear. When your point guard is going at another gear, controlling the pace of the game, being aggressive, it tends to put pressure on the defense and the other team. You know what I mean? It tends to do that. And at a certain point of the game, he hit the brakes a little bit. And with his game, against a team like this, we can't afford you to do that. You need to keep attacking. You're the fastest man on the court most nights.
I don't know if I could put the blame on that kid.
I'm not putting blame on him. I'm just, I always give him his flowers.
Like, I can't call him out.
I always give him his flowers.
I'm looking at the rest of this roster.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at the rest of the roster, the lineup, and I can't call him out.
Oh, we know we don't got no bench. So that goes without saying. We know we don't have a bench at all. And god damn it, do we miss Shake Milton. Lord, I never
Uh,
thought I'd miss him so much, man.
and we
But
highlight this one, and I don't even want to read it. Carl, could you read this for me? Because I've been saying it the whole season.
I'm also
Like reading this comment would be very redundant. So you go ahead and do it for me.
Well, Berg Harrell has, me and him talk from week to week, and he's been putting this point out there, often Doc's rotations. Doc's rotations. And, we understand that you do not have a backup point guard. We get that. We understand that you're strapped in some ways. But to have Joel Embiid out so many minutes in the fourth quarter, to have Kork Massa at point guard for so long, and having a whole group of bench players in together for so long, it kind of takes fire out the momentum that your team has built for themselves, man. And, there's a point in time where Doc needs to get his head out of his ass, stop being so stubborn, and just go with what's working. Stop trying to force the issue with guys that don't play well together. We had that bench in, we gave up that lead, and you just kept them in. You kept them in. And these starters get paid a lot of money. You don't have to baby them. You don't have to keep them on butt for too long, man. Get them in the game, get our lead back, and get it going. So I'm just sick of sounding like a broken record when it comes to Doc. But that's my main problem with Doc, man, is his rotation. And it hasn't changed since he's been here. So I just think this is the guy he is,
Hey,
Yeah,
Ron,
I know we don't believe in more victories or nothing, but what them over and unders looking like?
Yeah, let's see that. Let's give me something to smile about, BG. What's going on?
Jose, before I address Jose, because he already know what the overall.
I know you seen a smile on his face.
Let me just address Ron's comment real quick. We said that last show.
He got about 1.2.
We're the only team in the NBA whose stars don't play the majority of the fourth quarter. Doc is so scripted. He doesn't put Embiid into the 7-minute mark of the fourth quarter, and most of the times he doesn't start Maxey. He's been starting Tobias to start the fourth quarter. He started Tobias to start the fourth quarter with the bench, and it's like every other team realizes. And we need our stars out here. Like Devin Booker is on the court, Chris Paul is on the court, Mikal Bridges on the court, like the whole fourth, and
cooking our starters. It was cooking our bench.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, and he is. I know. Taylor just said we need to leave Doc alone. We don't have no better players to sub in, but he can make better situational subs. That's the difference. Situational subs is my issue with Doc. Not who he's putting in the game. It's when he's putting in. That's the thing I'm saying when I bring up my issues with Doc subs. But I'll go ahead and give Jose his flowers real quick. So the over-unders for tonight were Phoenix scoring 113.5, which was their average, literally scored 114. So that one was over. The next one was us having less than 11.5 turnovers. We had more. The last one was Embiid scoring over 29.5. He had more. Today's over-unders was swept again, back-to-back nights by Jose. He got all three right. I went 2-1. Carl and Jen both went 1-2.
It's a little cold at the top of the mountain, y'all.
My bad. Let me give the updated standings.
It's a little cold.
He broke away from us. Jose is 17-7. I'm 15-9. Carl's 14-10, and Jen is 500 at 12-12.
Breaking news. Breaking news. This is fresh from Kai Carlin. Doc Rivers' comment in post-game presser. I'm assuming somebody asked him why you keep Kork Massa in so long. He says, we have no choice. We need another guard. So that is big time words from a coach in your organization. Daryl Morey, are you listening? Are you listening?
Now, hey, wait. Before he listened. Not George Hill. When we say we need another guard, don't go find George Hill 2.0.
Nah,
We remember how that worked out last year.
nah. We just do. We just need another guard, and this is blowing up on Twitter right now. You know, he's putting it out there, and he can mean backup point guard. He can mean shooting guard, but we need another guard. You know, it goes without saying. You have Korkmaz, who's a small forward on any team in the NBA, playing point guard and shooting guard on this team, and it's killing us. It's killing us. You got Danny Green out there playing two guard at times. It's killing us. He's a bum. He's a bum. You know, Danny is a ninth man on somebody's team. You know,
Listen,
veteran leadership.
we got players that people want to see on the floor, man, that don't see no tick. Isaiah Joe being one of them. Get rid.
1 minute.
Man, listen, I'm. This is me putting my packaging.
Go ahead.
I want Green in that box.
Uh-huh.
I want Korkmaz in that box.
Uh-huh.
I want Seth Curry in that box. I don't even want coming off my bench. So I'm sorry. If you do keep Seth, he got to be on the bench. He got to be. He got to be, man.
Well, that goes without saying. If we go get a 2 guard, Seth is 100% the 6th man now. 100%.
Yeah, because he got to get about that starting spot. First of all, he can't guard nobody, man. He can't guard nobody.
I don't think people have noticed, but you know, the offensive strategy has changed without 2-5 out there. You know, we've been catering to 2-5 over the years by having just stand-up shooters in the corners ready to shoot. This has changed. You know, this is Embiid's team now. You need guys who can create their own shot.
Nobody used to look at Steph Curry's defense like that because Ben was guarding everybody in the perimeter.
Ben covered for a lot of guys.
So that was overlooked. But now that 2-5 ain't here, and I got to put a quarter in the jar because I said Ben.
Yeah, me too.
Quarters in there. But now that he not here, it's obvious. It's like you can't hide now from you can't you know you got nobody to bail you out, and you can't guard nobody.
Hold up. Drew, you know, Drew, I like you a lot, man. You're a nice guy, you know, but this is where me and you butt heads. This kid is in the Rising Stars game. He's one of the best young players in the NBA, point blank, period. How do you mention him
listen,
to the bench?
You gonna let him trigger you over this? You know he a 2-5 fan.
No, he is.
He don't like the fact that Maxey it got that spot. Now we already know.
I already know. You know, I had to address him.
Listen, bro. I don't even pay that no mind, man.
Well, maybe he doesn't mean as currently constructed. Maybe he means he wants us to get another point guard in some type of trade and make Maxey the 6th man. Maybe that's. I'm not speaking for him, but maybe that's what he means because he can't mean that it's currently constructed because ain't nobody on this roster deserve to start point guard more than Tyrese Maxey.
I don't care who you bring in here outside of Dame Lillard. You do not sit Maxey on the bench for nobody right now. The way he's playing, the way he's trending at 20, 21 years old, bro. You give him these minutes. These minutes are essential. This experience is essential to his growth, man. So about time 2-5 got out of the way of his growth. Now you seeing the kid unleash. You know, didn't have the best game tonight as we seen him, but you know, I'm still behind my young boy all the way. So let me just skip over that comment. You know what I mean?
Well,
you sound like a lot of the fans who used to complain about Iverson all the time. I'm not comparing Maxey with Iverson by no stretch of the means, but when you look at numbers,
I wasn't in the building. I wasn't in the building tonight.
Listen, and you look at some of the numbers on AI's second year, and you look at this kid's numbers in his second year, they look real similar. I'm just saying.
Hold up, I just seen that. I just heard that ESPN. What's going on? I just heard somebody. What's really going on out here? My head on swivel right now. Twitter, what's going on?
Yeah, we got about 40 hours left. About 40 hours left till we find out if this the team we taking into the playoffs or is we making a move. Again, I'm just cheering for the people that got Sixers on the front of their jersey. I don't even want to talk about maybes no more. When it happens, it happens. If it don't happen, then hey, we rocking out like this.
I mean, it's gonna be kind of frustrating if we don't make a move, and you see the rest of the NBA trying to improve their team somehow, some way. You know what I mean? But I mean, what can you do?
Do you think they
Obviously,
thinking in their head that we still got shake in our back pocket? Like we still haven't been healthy at all this season. Like we haven't had our whole team play yet. So maybe
got-
they thinking in their head we don't need a backup guard. We got Shake Milton.
we got and they're very high on Shake Milton, especially Doc. When he got the job, he was one of the guys he named by name. But I'm going to put this out there. Doc, this is from Kai Carlin once again. What up, Kai? Doc Rivers also said the team considered sitting Seth Curry at halftime, but Curry talked him into it. He said he wasn't moving all that well, and the staff noticed it too. So the guys playing hurt. Kudos for that. But this is where you got to come in as an organization, as a coaching staff. Look, Seth, we like you to play. We need you out there. But if you're not going to be Seth Curry, you're hurting us. You're hurting us. So Isaiah Joe could have definitely got those minutes tonight, and I think he would have did a better job. Pretty sure he would have did it.
But here we go. But at what point do you just give up on a dead eye shooter? If I
not give up on him. Get him healthy.
I'm just saying for this game. If I start out the game 0 for 6, but my last name Curry, you gave up on me already? You think I should? You think give my minutes to Joe right here on the spot?
It depends.
What did I text you in the middle of the game? I said
I
have an 11.4.
Giving him. You got to give Isaiah Joe Korkmaz's minutes because Korkmaz stinks.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Korkmaz stinks. So I don't know how he even logs that many minutes. And he don't get the shoot pass no more. That's out of the window long time ago.
He's not a shooter.
Long time ago. Get him out.
When I saw him short arm a free throw today, I said, oh, Lord, Korkmaz is real life done.
Korkmaz had
he need to go to Delaware.
He need to go to Delaware. He had 5 points in 14 minutes. Danny Green had 3 points in 18 minutes. Seth Curry had 3 points in 26 minutes. These are key stats. These are key stats to us losing this game tonight. Nobody else really sticks out like that except for a bunch of DNPs.
Can I throw somebody else in that lineup?
Go ahead.
Andre Drummond, 16 minutes, 4 points, 7 rebounds. Although he had 3 steals, when you look at the box score, you don't even have to look at the box score. The eye test don't lie. JaVale McGee outplayed the hell out of him tonight.
He big boy D.
He played the hell of Andre Drummond tonight. I'm like, hold up. I know JaVale McGee is an energy guy, but he completely outplayed Drummond tonight.
High energy. He was jumping all around him. He was first to every rebound on him. And we normally don't see that in Drummond, but Drummond definitely got outplayed tonight. And that helped them. That I'm laughing at this ball. That helped them. That helped them get a lead. I mean, get back in the lead as well. Embiid came out of the game, and Drummond didn't do what he's been paid to do. He didn't fill the void like he was supposed to. So most definitely, I agree with that. So
I know we lost, but we didn't officially give any flowers tonight. If you choose to keep your flowers to yourself and not give them tonight, by all means. But I'm gonna give my flowers to somebody who didn't even score in double figures, but I love his output tonight as far as what he gave us scoring wise and what he gave us on the defensive end. It's not an easy task to guard Devin Booker. It's not. He did his best, and so I'm gonna give Matisse flowers for effort, not for just flat out production. But he played hard tonight, so I'm gonna give mine to Matisse. The obvious would be Embiid or Tobias, but I wanted to think about somebody that flew below the radar but played well above what they've been playing lately. So mine go to Matisse tonight.
Real quick, I ain't gonna make no explanation. I definitely got to give mine to Tobias Harris, man. He's answered the call not only this game but the last 8 games or so. Tobias has been playing top-notch ball, leaving it all on the floor. That's all I ask of you, Tobias. You keep doing that, we win against every other team in the league except for this team tonight. So Tobias Harris gets that flower for me.
I'm also fine. I'm sorry, Jose. That last comment. I'm fine with Matisse being in any package. I'm not that those flowers wasn't saying for them to stay around forever. I'm fine with Matisse being in any package.
Same here. Same here. Jose, flower, no flower.
I'm holding on. Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to mine.
I knew you was. I knew you
listen,
was.
I mean, I could split them in between Tobias and Embiid real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you look at these guys, the last 10 games, and I mean the last 10 games, they've been consistent, man. You can't complain about their consistency at all. So I'm not gonna give my flowers to the same old people all the time. I just want to give them to somebody different. So I want to hold on to him. Maxey didn't play bad. I don't feel he played good, but I don't feel he played bad.
No,
Can't talk about him. I can't talk about him. Can't give him the coach because I could sit here and for more than the amount of this show and tell you how bad he coached tonight. Leaving those bench players in way too long. Yeah, so I'm just holding on to mine.
You know, with that being said, we're going to jump into the time machine and look towards our next game, which is against OKC. So I would like you guys sleep this off. Rough game against the best team in the NBA. We should have won, but we were there in the end. You know, I'm not giving no monetary flowers or nothing like that. You know, we should have damn sure won this game tonight. But tough loss. You know, we definitely fought, and we definitely show we're one of the elite teams in the NBA. So you guys slide back. Come see us. OKC. Another opportunity to get in the winning column. This has been another great.
Oh, what are you doing?
What are you
doing? What are you doing?
What's up, man? We still got people out there asking questions, and you closing us off. Hey, Giovanni, we sorry, man. What do y'all think about Doc blowing leads by 14? When we lead by 14? Well, we kind of touched on that. We feel like when we up, he subs. Then as the lead starts to dwindle away, he might call a timeout here and there, but he won't change the scenery. Like he'd be like, all right, I'm gonna let him play through. Next thing you know is a 1-point game. 14 go down to 1, just like that. Millie said, Twitter said, trade Doc.
If I take any more, I'm an OD, so I can't take no more minutes in the next 2 days. I'm gonna have to rough it out.
I don't believe in the whole trade. Doc is horrible. Comments going on up here. He had quite a few bad games this year as far as rotational wise. But look at the record, bro. Look at the record and look at the players who are not on the floor with us. Damn near 6 man of the year last few years. And, you know, defensive player of the year, runner up, first pick in the draft. So, you know, people could say what they want about Doc. And yes, hold up. Yes, he's made some, you know, poor decisions as far as rotational wise. Don't get it messed up though. Look at the record. Look at the record since January. Look at the record. So, you know, I know Philadelphia we get in our moods and we like to point fingers. The proof's in the pudding. No, we're in the top tier of the NBA, and this guy's at the helm.
Yo, they not getting rid of Brandon Ingram, bro. They trying to improve their team. They doing what we not doing right now. They ain't getting rid of that boy. They just added a strong piece to that team.
But a lot of people think Tobias is a strong piece. Let's not act like if we trade Tobias for Brandon Ingram that they just automatically lose that trade. I think we win that trade because I like Brandon Ingram a little bit more. But let's not act like Tobias Harris isn't an okay player.
I mean, the thing about Tobias isn't his play. If I'm a GM, it would be this money we paying you. You know, we're paying you to be a number 1 guy on our team, and you're kind of like a number 3 player. I see that. Tobias.
That's my trade. That's my trade. I said Tobias at 2.5 for Kemba Walker and Julius Randle, please. That's the one I want. That's the one I
You know,
want for sure.
you know what turned me off of that trade. I look around from the NBA from time to time. I saw a highlight the other day of Julius Randle in the huddle with his coaches and teammates. One of the assistant coaches came over to show him some thumb or some things that maybe he need to get better at. He slapped the laptop out of his hand. You know what I mean? I understand you're frustrated where you're at. You know what I mean? I get it. You want to roll, but there's a certain thing called professionalism, and character. And that's big. You think
I think
Tobias didn't
I
want to
think he's
roll?
burnt out though. I think he's just burnt out though. I don't think that's Julius Randle's character. I just think that his time in New York, he's feeling away. I hate to compare him to this guy because it's not even comparable in my opinion, but it's compared to 2-5. His own home crowd was chanting overrated to him. They was chanting overrated to him.
Yeah.
He's just like in his feelings right now about the way things is going in New York.
I hear you, but I'll treat that just like 2-5. Bro, you're a pro. You're getting paid millions of dollars. You need to perform. Block out the noise. At the end of the day, your check's not changing. You need the ball. You know what I mean? The best way to get moved out of a situation is ball.
Show your worth. Show your worth.
Show your worth. If the team gonna move you, they're gonna move you. If they not, they not. You can't control that. You know what I mean?
I don't like this one. If you're gonna give it to Tobias, you better address that power forward position because
I was about to say we can't go from not having a point guard to not having a power forward.
You already can't rebound. You want to just not rebound altogether?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Get rid of the power forward position. Jordan Yang out there starting falling out in the first half.
Yeah, he's gonna fall out in the first quarter.
Oh man. So everybody could get back to watching Twitter. Seeing what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. My guess is after tonight's game, kind of forces Morey's hand to make some type of move. I'm not saying it's a Ben Simmons move, but you gotta upgrade this roster. Kevin Love is available.
Too old? What you think?
Too old to swap with a Tobias Harris. I'm just not doing that. Tobias is balling right now.
Yeah, that's a weird trade. Like I do agree, Kevin Love still has something in the tank, but I think he might be too. Would you be surprised?
Player.
Would you be surprised if he retired next year?
Hell no.
Exactly. So that's why I wouldn't do that one, Taylor. I wouldn't do that one because I wouldn't be surprised if he retired in a year.
No, I would like somebody to be here at least for 4 years, playing at a pretty high level. If you're going to trade Tobias Harris, man, you just don't get worse if you're moving him. You're trying to get better. You know what I mean? Any move we're making, we're trying to get better. You know what I mean? So, all right, he's going trade crazy right now. So,
but you know what? But he is going trade crazy in the comments right now. But the one thing I do love about our pod is the people that get shunned in the group. Stop being a fake GM. You don't know what you're talking about. Come on this show, give your opinion, and we'll talk about it.
We'll show you love. Yeah,
we'll definitely talk about potentials because at the end of the day, everybody wants to win, and we can all talk about scenarios where we like to work out for the Sixers.
Yeah, I don't like that. Stop being fake GMs. What are we supposed to talk about?
Exactly.
What are we supposed to talk about as fans?
When I see those comments as a moderator, I'm not going to silence people. I'm not going to delete people's comments because everybody has a right to their opinion. But I just look at that stuff and I just want to delete it. Like, why can't I have an opinion on who I would like to see on the team? Like, why? It's the trade deadline. Isn't everybody talking about potential trades right now?
I'll tell you one thing. Sixers 24/7 is going to be entertaining for the rest of the night and tomorrow.
Next 48.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Eat Sleep Sixers podcast is going to continue to be entertaining. So you guys make sure you tune in for the trade talk.
We don't have a game on the 10th. We don't play to the 11th. We don't have a game on the 10th, but we may have to come live if something happens.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I don't want to speak for the rest of the guys, but I am. No matter where we are, what we're doing, if the Sixers make a move, you will see our faces, and we will rap about it, and you guys can rap with us.
You know what? I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm not gonna talk for everybody in the group as well. no matter what happens, because it will be a heavy discussion day, whether we make a trade or whether we don't make a trade. I think we have to have a show on the 10th. We have to,
yeah.
even if it's not the whole crew, we have to have some.
We're gonna be on
the 10th. We have to.
Yeah, we're gonna be on. Any closing thoughts, gentlemen?
On the OKC.
On the OKC. Get in that winning column. You know, this has been another dope episode of Eat Sleep Sixes. You guys, we love you guys. Thanks for your support. Jose needs a nap. So, we love you guys, man. Thanks for watching another episode of Eat Sleep Sixes, man. Peace out. Much love.
We don't dip out like that. He forgot how to finish around here. If you look at the top right hand of the screen right there, you see Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend.
And if you're not here, you should know this by now. If you're not here, I don't know where you at. It's the place to be. Eat Sleep Sixes. Peace out. Much love.
See y'all on the 10th.
Get in that group and see those absurd comments that's about to jump.
Yes, I'm going right there, right there.
Hurry up. Everybody got to get there.
My God.
Appreciate you, cuz. Appreciate you.
Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody in the comments tonight. We'll see y'all on the 10th. Up, there go mom. Hold up.
Hold up. Give mom some shine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Millie Milk, what up? George, thank you. Teller, thank you. Giovanni, thank you. Thank you to everybody who's watched tonight and pregame. Much love.